Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Today I'm gonna take another. I'm gonna go over another request from user Violet Hendrickson. One of her requests was Yoshi. So let's get into it right now. What we're gonna need is we're gonna need a pencil of any kind. I decided to use a mechanical pencil, but doesn't matter. Just any pencil of any kind you can do. And I'm gonna be using my marker, like magic marker. Nothing special about it. It does kind of have, it kind of goes to a tip. It's the only thing that's kind of, kind of special, but not really. A lot of markers have that. So let's just start. I'm gonna do one of Yoshi's really typical poses. So very basic pose. I'm gonna start with a pencil. And this is just to start the general placement. You're gonna be drawing really light. If you can't draw light enough, hold it way to the back of the pencil. Like if your lines are too heavy, hold it further back on the pencil. I'm going to put a circle there for the snout and a circle for the head placement. You should barely be able to see this. I draw the body there again. It's like kind of he's got like an oval body connecting up to the neck. Placement there for the hands. You got those fingers. It's got a little saddle. His other fingers. Again, these are just broad, general placement devices. That's what we're doing right now. So that we don't go right to the marker and make, his leg too big or his hand too big. You're just getting general placement. Drawing in his shoes where they're going to hit the ground. Make sure they're kind of leveled out. Alright, and that's pretty broad right there. I mean, that's pretty, pretty basic. I'm going to draw two circles for the eyes. And that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with a scribbly, just pencil mass. And I'm going to go into it with... the marker now. And I'm going to start with the biggest portion. The biggest, simplest portion would be the snout. Now, when you do that, try to do that in one stroke. Don't, like... pull it in little bits. Try to do everything in one stroke. It makes it look cleaner. It makes it look a little more professional. I draw the back of the head now. Gotta be careful. He's made up mostly of round shapes, Yoshi. Yoshi's deceptively hard to draw, too, because he's really simple looking, but that means the more simple he is, the more exact you have to be with your proportions, or it's not going to look anything like Yoshi. He's going to look like a funky dinosaur. Oh, yeah, he's kind of a funky dinosaur. Those little eggs for eyes. When I draw the inside line there, because the top is the eyelid, the inside is the eye, I'm going to draw it thinner. The way I draw it thinner is I just lessen the pressure I push down with the marker. Pupils. His nose, nostrils. Goes pretty thin. Thicker line for the bottom there. I'm gonna draw front of his body, thicker line. His leg, other leg, I'm sorry, other side of his leg. I'm going to draw his hand now because his hand is in front of his body. Because it comes in front of it, I'm going to draw it first. Just take it one finger at a time. He has 4 fingers, so just remember that. Gonna connect his arm up to the body. Remember how you pull the strokes of the marker. Just try to keep it clean and direct. If you feel like you're messing up, just keep pushing through. You know, make sure a clean line. Even if it's a wrong line, make it clean. If that makes any sense. One thumb. Dress fingers are essentially little tiny balls. You know, really simplify little balls. I'm gonna draw his other foot over here. I want to change position a little bit from the original. He's got these. The foot kind of wraps around his leg almost. It almost seems like a hand grabbing his foot, his leg there. You know, his foot, ankle. And they look more like socks than they do shoes, I've noticed. But, a cartoony shoe. I never noticed how weird it was for a dinosaur to wear boots. And then we're going to go over to the other boot. Same thing. Alright, they're even enough. Now we're going to draw the back of his, actually, the next thing I'm going to draw is a saddle. You know. Kind of looks like an eggshell or something sitting on his back. And now we're going to draw his, posterior. Try to make sure that connects up over here. You know, see, that's supposed to follow through. It's supposed to be one stroke, essentially. You're drawing, don't draw it, obviously, because it's a marker, but, try to imagine it connects up from here to here. Alright, now we're going to draw his spikes on the back of his head, which is a big character trait he has. And then his color differentiation, which, we're not going to color, so we're going to have to do it in marker. The way you do color differentiation, especially with him, he's got that counter shading thing that sharks and pretty much a lot of animals have, like lizards. Where the bottom is white or something, it's a lighter color, the top is a darker color. So I'm gonna pull a really, really thin line. As thin as I can make it, in fact. Right there. Right there. Right there. That one doesn't connect up as well, but it'll still have to do the job. And that's it for Yoshi, actually. I think that's about it. 1 second. I'm going to connect that as well down here. Makes it seem one even stroke. So that's Yoshi with no color at all. I'm gonna actually start doing color ones pretty soon, but not yet, not quite yet. Maybe in a few. I think when I hit 500 likes, I'm gonna start doing color. So do what you can to help me out. Also, one last thing, I'm gonna actually erase the pencil marks. But thanks, guys. Please request more stuff. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can draw. I mean, I would love to draw everything you guys request. But I mean, there's only so many hours in a day. And please share this video and, subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.